Real quick before we dive into today's video, I want to give a huge shout out to Long over at Oak City for getting this over to me within a couple of days. You are a lifesaver. You just saved my weekend this week. Thank you very much, Long. So this is the reason I needed that hardware so quickly. Again, thank you, Long, for getting that out to me so quickly. You completely saved my weekend. And what that was USD sole plate hardware. Just after filming my last video, I managed to pull one of the rivets through the boot. So I had to drill out all the rivets, replace it with hardware, and it went pretty easy. Took me like an hour or two, and these sole plates now feel better than ever. I know I've complained a lot about all the different quirks, but for a $170 boot, I still think $170 for a setup that comes flat is a super good value, and I will happily put up with all the issues with it. Now, I say that as someone who has like over $500, maybe $600 into this setup now, between the liners, the frames, the wheels, and everything. But that boot setup is a really, really good value, because if you piece together a skate any other way, you are gonna be probably $400 or $500 easy, maybe well into $600. Now, even as someone who was rolling on a $500 or $600 Sway setup, I, along with the rest of the rollerblading internet, had quite a bit of sticker shock when the Danny beers dropped last week. And I think this has a lot to do with the fact that for like the last 20 years, maybe even more, skates have been $300. Anything outside of the $300 bubble is just, it's price gouging. It's way too much money. But the fact is, when you start piecing together the parts that come on these skates, it is easy to get over $300. And if you can find a flat setup for $300 or less, it's a value. And when you start piecing together the parts on that Danny beer skate, it's actually well over $500 if you were to pay retail price for every single one of those parts. So $500, although it is a lot and it is very unusual, it is outside of our $300 bubble. I honestly think it's completely justified. It's gonna take people a lot of time to come around. And you know what, at the end of the day, I know people say that them skates was supposed to be for the people and it's supposed to be a budget-friendly skate, and I think the 908 will always be that, but at the end of the day, pro skate is supposed to be something special. It's supposed to be another step above. So charging more for a pro skate, having premium parts on it that make it cost more, make it something better, something premium, I think is totally justified. Yes.
Alright, so with everything that happened last weekend, I totally never got around to filming an outro for any of the videos, but that's going to do it for day one out at the Woodward Blader reunion. Keep an eye out, got more clips from day two coming at you guys soon. But for now, going to leave you with what I captured of the Get a Community Rail Jam. It was awesome. The guys out there absolutely crushed it. So I'll leave you guys with that, and until next time, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Bye.